thoughts on joining a two-time defending champion? It seems some of the players you know pretty well, and your general thoughts at this point.
I mean, very excited, to have the opportunity to come to a franchise like this. This will be my 16th year in the league, and to be wanted by a team that has won a championship 2 years in a row. It's a great feeling. And I definitely want to come in and do everything possible that I need to do to help to continue this legacy.
Do you have a sense of what your role is going to be? There's something you guys talked about.
Well, my role don't change. I mean, every team I'm on, I'm noted for being a defensive stopper, plugging that middle, rebounding, and being just a plug for that middle. Being a tenacious defensive player and altering shots. Making sure you go out there and play good, solid defense.
You've played against this team. How much can you see how your presence is going to impact this team going forward next season?
Well, I mean, you already have two 7-footers in the middle. I mean, to start the game, and then for me coming off the bench, being a shot blocker, similar to those guys, and being a rebounder, I mean, it just adds to what the bench has. You already had a great bench, with the guys that were coming off, but to add me as a shot blocker, as a veteran guy that has played the game, like I said, 15 years in the league, I definitely think it gives a little bit more punch.
Can you talk a little bit about what it's like to get to this stage of your career and looking for that championship?
To have this opportunity, it's a blessing for one. A blessing, that all the things that I've been through as far as injuries and all the workouts and the rehab that I've done, it's always been to try to get to the point where I can win a championship, be on a great team, and just enjoy the game. I enjoy playing the game so much. It's the only reason why I still play. I enjoy being out there playing with the guys and still getting that rush, and it's something that, I continue to enjoy and want to try to help this team to continue to win and be, the team that they are.
Yeah, we just talked to Fisher earlier today about how he spent the offseason really getting his body tuned up, and how he kind of has his own pattern developed now where to be able to stay healthy. How have you developed to your point, and how are you feeling right now?
Well, definitely. I stay charged up. Taking my minerals, vitamins and minerals every single day. And that's been a big key to my success in being able to come back. Working with the company I'm working with, with our longevity. That's been, pretty much my savior. Learning about mineral deficiencies that my body was going through while I was breaking down and things were happening in my career, and being able to get with a doctor to be able to change that. It's definitely has me at this point to where when people see me play, they don't see a 37-year-old guy that went through 5 or 6 major injuries. They see a guy that still has a lot of pop in his step, a lot of leaping ability still, and, just a lot of the same tenacity I had, when I was younger.
So is that just taking more vitamins, same mineral deficiencies? Is that just taking vitamins, or?
Well, taking specifically the right minerals, the plant-derived minerals, body absorb the minerals a lot better. And like I said, when you're in a position where you're an athlete, you sweat a lot, and a lot of guys don't know. You sweat out a lot of your minerals, but you don't understand, what you're sweating out. You just tasted salt, but you have 90 different minerals in your body every day that you're sweating out while you're playing, and you become deficient in those minerals, and your body start breaking down. And that was what was happening to me. And once I got on my program and started to rebuild my body, it changed my whole world.
What's that program consist of as far as routine, diet?
Well, I take my minerals every day. I make sure I take my 90 different nutrient minerals every day, powder form, and like I said, it's something that I've done, for the last 5, 6 years. It's been a routine for me. And like I said, with all the wear and tear that I've had, for a doctor to be able to say, okay, you look like you can still play 2 or 3 more years, you know, it's a testament to the things that I've done. So.
I think I read the other day, or yesterday, that Andrew Bynum was 8 years old when he came into the league.
Oh yeah, a lot of those guys. I got that rag all the time in Charlotte.
Do you enjoy that process though? Taking a guy like Andrew who is so young, still developing, and engaging that sort of teaching process through practice.
Oh yes, I mean just the manhood knowledge that I have as far as the things I've been through in the league and all the things I've seen. You know, I always try to mentor the young guys and try to give them, not tell them what to do, but try to show them the right path that a lot of the successful people in the league and a lot of things that I've done to be successful in the league, the roles that I've taken. And it's, you know, a few guys listen and some don't. And then they come back later on and say, yeah, man, I wish I would have listened to you a lot more because, you know, the things that you told me, I've been through them and I'm going through them now. And I could have been in a position where I could have stayed in the league and continued to elevate my game, but, you know, I took the wrong path.
What's been your impression of Bynum as you've watched him?
I mean, he's a great young player, very, very big guy, you know, that has great skills, and he could be, you know, one of the top centers to play his game, I think. You know, he just, I mean, going through those injuries, I know how it goes. You know, it's rough on you. And, you know, I wish him all the best in his rehab. And, you know, hopefully he can get himself back 100% and we can do this thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who were some of the players that got in your ear when you were younger?
I mean, from Joe Dumars, when I came in the league, Joe Dumars. Otis Thorpe was, you know, my biggest mentor, you know, and Rick Mahorn, you know, all those guys like that I came under Mark West. You know, I came in when those guys was playing. They was, you know, at the point where they were telling me, look, man, if you do certain things and you maintain your body and you want to play, you can play as long as you want to play. I mean, because there's not a lot of guys that do what you do and the way you can play the game and how you can help teams. You can have a very long career, you know, and it's been a testament to what they were saying, you know, and I was always ears open when they talked.
Yeah, what do you anticipate from being able to play for Phil Jackson?
Oh man, that's always been a dream of mine, to be able to play under Phil. And you know, and you could ask anybody that talk to me about basketball when they talk about coach like Phil Jackson and who's gonna win and who's gonna lose, playoffs and different things of that nature. I mean, it's unprecedented on how he get guys to step up to the plate. You know, from the top guy to the 12th man on the bench. I mean, he's a guy that always gets the best out of his players, and that's something I've always admired. My wife always admired about, you know, his coaching style.
You talked about how you put yourself through all the rigors and all the rehab to have that point of winning that championship. How frustrating has it been, if at all, that you're on this long not to have that?
Well, I mean, you just enjoy the journey. I mean, I think it has its frustrating moments, but that's a part of your growth. And when you do get rewarded, you know, like being on a team like this, it makes it that much sweeter. I mean, like I said, I've been through a lot of trials and moved to a lot of different teams, but there's been blessings at each team that I've been on. You know, I've always taken something from each team, or there have been something that's been revealed to me that wouldn't have been revealed to me if I hadn't have been where I was. So, I mean, you just enjoy life and, you know, and just continue to grow.